This presentation will provide you with an overview of your final assignment, your capstone project. As noted in the module overview, the project is considered your final exam in this course and represents the culmination of your learning throughout the semester. Let's start by reviewing the learning outcomes for this assignment. How will you demonstrate mastery or understanding of the content presented during the course? There are 4 key outcomes. You will formulate a purpose statement that encompasses your personal, professional, and educational goals and strengths. Connect knowledge of self, situation, support, and strategies to your purpose statement. Demonstrate knowledge of correct APA formatting, and demonstrate effective communication skills. Your capstone will be completed in 3 phases and must include 3 parts. In phase 1, you will work on developing your purpose statement. Similar to a thesis statement, your purpose statement will serve as the anchor for your reflection paper, which occurs as part of phase 2. It should help guide your thoughts and define the structure of your paper. For your purpose statement to be effective, you must clearly address the following areas. What is your philosophy as a transfer student? For example, to get involved on campus or perhaps join groups or organizations related to your major. Why are you transferring? What opportunities does UCF offer? A degree, participation, or experience? Be specific. What is your educational goals and projected timeline? And what are your career goals? Think in terms of internships or experiential opportunities at either UCF or Valencia. And finally, you will need to connect and summarize how all of the above relate to your values, interests, and strengths. In phase 2, you will work on writing your reflection paper. This paper will be framed within Schlossberg's 4 S's: self, situation, strategies, and support. Using the information from your 4S inventory assessment, you will engage in an in-depth critical analysis of each of these areas. Self. By connecting what you've learned throughout the term about your strengths, my plan, and emotional intelligence. Situation. Assess where you are currently in your education. How sure are you about your chosen major? How do you envision your first semester at UCF? How comfortable are you with your financial preparedness? Strategies. What actions do you need to take, and what resources are available to help you plan before, during, and even after transfer? And finally, consider the people that are currently in your network or potentially able to support you with your plans. The third phase of your project is your presentation. Once you have completed phase 1 and phase 2, you will need to present your capstone to an audience. There are just a few guidelines you will need to follow. The length of your presentation. It should be 5 to 8 minutes long, allowing up to 10 minutes for additional question and answers. Include all of the required information, your purpose statement, and highlights from your reflection paper. Remember to make relevant connections. Who am I? Where am I now? And where am I going? You will also need to produce a digital or multimedia format for your presentation, such as a PowerPoint or other preferred presentation software. And finally, be prepared to answer questions. You are required to demonstrate effective presentation and communication skills. Take time to review each capstone component in greater detail by carefully reviewing the assignment instructions and guidelines. Feel free to reach out to your professor if you have any questions or concerns.